Welcome back to The Final Score. I'm joined by Bill Ingram, chairman and coach of Joe Johnson's Arkansas Hogs. And he's the founder of the basketball tournament Real Deal in the Rock. Bill is a former Razorback football player and has been coaching youth basketball since '91. It's great to have one of the state's basketball influencers in studio with us. Thanks for being here, Bill.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here and excited about this time of the year.
Absolutely. And one reason to be excited is Razorbacks basketball. But, you know, the other day they didn't make us very excited because they had 2 straight wins. They were riding high, and now they're back in the dumps. So your outlook for the Razorbacks' future now after that Georgia loss?
Well, you just have to start. You just have to get back on the winning track. You know, they need to put together a string of victories and probably run all the way to the SEC finals to, I think, to get a at-large bid. But right now, you just need to win the next game and just take it from there.
And to win that next game, and what are the issues you're seeing with this team? Because I know Isaiah Joe is out for a long time, but for them to get that run down the line, what's it going to take?
Well, they have to go to their basics defense. They've been a pretty good defensive team all year, except Saturday. Of course, you know, we always say your defense travel, but their defense did not travel Saturday. So they need to get back to being lockdown defenders and contesting shots. And I will say this, that Georgia is probably the most underachieving team, I think, in SEC. They got NBA guys all over the floor. Anthony Edwards is incredible. He can get his shot anytime he wants to. So, and they call fire, and that's what happens when you get a team at home. Sometimes they'll get on the road and make a bunch of shots.
Sure. And we're about to shift over to high school and college, but I can't have you here without asking about Mason Jones. His performance this year, his incredible offensive performances, game in and game out. How much has he impressed you?
Well, he's improved. He's been very impressive. He's put up huge numbers at times. He's carried the team. And he's had a fantastic year, and I think he deservedly so should be in the recognition for SEC Player of the Year.
Sure. And now shifting our gears to future Hogs, let's talk about Jaylyn Williams. He's out of Fort Smith Northside, 6'10", 4-star, and he's rated as the state's best player according to 24/7. What do you see in Jaylyn?
A guy that has great potential, very talented, skill, can play a number of different positions, can shoot the outside shot, handle the basketball. He's just one of these guys, if he go to college and get on a college weight program and get stronger, the sky's the limit for him, and he has the potential of being an unbelievable player.
Yeah, and the Razorbacks certainly could need some help with the boards, and a 6'10" center there certainly could help, right? So
no question.
Next guy we're going to talk about is KK Robinson. He's out of Oak Hill Academy. He was originally out of Bryant, right? And he's a 4-star guard. He committed there on Thanksgiving, and he was the 4th commit for Razorbacks coach Eric Musselman. So what do you see in him?
Yeah, KK is a guy that can play the 1 or the 2 position, shoots it really well. Of course, great defender, which what they like. I think he'll be a perfect fit for him. He's a natural point guard that can distribute and understand basketball, has a great basketball IQ, and I think he's going to be a really good player for them down and immediately. I don't think it will take long for him to get involved and get in.